next video, we're going to show on monogramming how we can take a large letter. Once we have it in, it usually comes in as a combination of satin stitches and fill stitches, and Nancy's going to take us through the steps on how to turn that into a full satin stitch monogram.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do to create the monogram is to select the A tool, come onto the screen, and click to get a cursor. Then I'm going to type a letter. I'm going to choose a T, but I want to change my font to curls. So I use the arrow tool to select it, come here, and I'm going to pick curls as my font. Oh, that's not curls. Curls as my font. And then I want it to be 4 inches tall. And now when we look at it, at the height right here, I just made this number right here 4 inches. Then I'm going to use the fit window button so that I can see my whole T. And when we look in 3D mode, you can see that these stitches are satiny and these are fill stitches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on the T inside the box, opens up this dialog box, and I'm going to go to top stitching, and right here it says use fills for lines greater than 60 points. 60 points is the default because anything larger than 60 makes a really sloppy looking satin stitch, but we can override that by making that a really large number. So I'm just going to add a 0 to make it 600 points. I'm going to hit apply and OK, and now the whole thing is a satin stitch instead of a combination of satin and fills.
I do have a question. When you do a satin stitch, is there a go-to underlayment that is suggested?
For my computers, I like to leave my underlay on enable auto underlay. So it determines for me that whatever the best underlay is for what it's going to sew. I don't have to decide. There's presets in here, and so if it's 0 to 20 points, it's going to give me a center walk. 20 to 50 points, an edge walk. 50 to 90 is a zigzag and an edge walk. Above 90 is a fill and an edge walk. So I just let it decide for me.
Okay.
So if we hit the play button, we can see what it has selected for us. A zigzag, a fill, and an edge. So depending on how wide it is, it determined what the best stitch underlay was for it.